New England Patriots on the road at the LA Chargers. We are looking at 4.5 or 5. There's 1-6 that has popped as well in favor of the Chargers. We're looking at 49.5 on this one. Steven, you have a bet in your account. You like a side here. Who are you backing in Patriots and Chargers?
Matt, I took a week off, but I'm back to betting the board, baby. Here we go. I got New England plus 5.5 for me when the Patriots have the ball. Love it, baby. Let's fucking go, baby. Let's make some bets this week. PF, if you look at the offensive line for the Patriots against the Chargers front, PFF has this as the biggest mismatch yet this season in the trenches. The Pats have 4 offensive linemen graded in the top 15 at their position. The New England offense, 10th in rush success rate. Chargers dead last defensively in that category. New England 15th in rush EPA. Chargers dead last in that category. Mac Jones, first 3 weeks, 27th in drop back EPA and success rate. Last 4 weeks, 10th and 6th. Talk about Trevor Lawrence figuring it out. Mac Jones has figured it out. And a slight edge to the Chargers in terms of weighted DVOA when they have the ball, but it's not substantial. The Chargers offense 11th, New England defense 14th in weighted DVOA, and the New England offense slight edge in weighted DVOA, 14th versus 16th for the Chargers D. So add all that together for me, and I think 5.5 points is too much. So I'll take the dog to cover those points.
Steven, Brad, it's a pretty interesting game when you look. I mean, do you believe that the Chargers coming off of a bye here, did they figure something out? They looked really bad in the game before the bye, got exposed, I think, in a couple of different aspects. But, the New England goes out and runs up the score on the Jets, which I thought was fairly interesting as well. There was they got like 2 garbage time touchdowns, like padding Mac Jones' stats or something. I don't even know what was going on. Belichick just decided to get froggy and he was like, yeah, we're going to beat the hell out of the Jets. It's going to happen. Look, I think that the Chargers are, I'm not going to say overrated. I do not think that's a good word. I still think that they're probably one of the top 10 teams in the NFL. I've seen them ranked as high as 3 or 4 in some people's power rankings. And for me, I think that's just a little bit wackadoodle. I think that's a little bit too high here. When you look at what this defense has done over the course of the year, they're just a middling defense, if not a bottom half defense. If you look on the offensive side of the ball, there's been some inconsistencies along the way as well. Offensive line hasn't really played all that well for this team either. So I'm not ready to crown the Chargers kind of like the next up and coming team here quite yet. I do think that they're on their way up. I think next year could be special if they added another piece or two somewhere along the defensive side of the ball. But what do you think here with a spread that, like I said, at one book at MGM has touched 6 now?
Yeah. So the key stat, one of my favorite ways to bet is defensive strength of schedule, right? I want to bet against the defenses that look good because they face easy schedules and vice versa. So we've got the Chargers with the second hardest defensive strength of schedule, and I've got the New England defense with the very easiest strength of schedule. And, part of that's facing the Jets twice. They've smashed them both sides of the ball. I think if you take the Jets, like New England's point differential is plus 20 or so. You take the Jets out, they're minus 30, right? When they face good teams, they've been beat. Yeah. And I think the Chargers are a good team. But before the bye, Brandon Staley was saying, right, this is a chance for us to scout us. They were bad on early downs for whatever reason. They were bad against the run. And I do kind of trust him enough that they're going to find ways around that. They definitely get healthier, as most teams do off the bye. Drew Tranquil, the linebacker, will be back. A couple of defensive linemen will be back. Mike Williams should be healthier. I think that was the reason they got shut down against the Ravens, right? The offense is Mike Williams and Keenan Allen. And if one of them is hurt or banged up, suddenly you don't have a lot of depth. And that really showed. So, yeah, they're healthier here. And I think, as I say, this New England defense is not as good as it's looked. And I think the Chargers should move the ball. So I'm not involved yet, but that would be the way I would play a Chargers team total.
Well, shit,
Yeah,
Brad. Now I'm nervous as hell, man.
49 on the total on this one. I actually had a little bit of a lean towards the over here, just the overall over. I think that the Patriots will be able to score at least a little bit on the Chargers. I think the Chargers should be able to come out and have a pretty good offensive day as well. So lean there for me as well, and then lean towards the Chargers side, but haven't gotten there quite yet. There's a 4.5 that's still available out there that is lingering and it's teasing me as we sit right now. But be sure and shop around because there's everything from 4.5 to a 6 out there right now in this game.